Good morning, everyone. I hope the noises in the background are not too much. As you might have seen in my last video and my first, I freshly moved to an island. I moved to São Miguel to be exact, and it's going to be 2 weeks tomorrow. And I just wanted to do like a little recap of those 2 weeks before we jump into all the vlogs and all the things that are going to come. It's been so nice to be back on the island. I cannot lie. The sunshine and the ocean and everything has been so beautiful. I visited a lot of like my favorite places, friends, catched up everything. I also had two horseback riding lessons so far, and it's been really nice. But I also have to say that it still feels super surreal. Like it feels like I'm still daydreaming. I think that's the right way to explain it. It's still a little bit weird, and I cannot believe it's been 2 weeks. On the other hand, I feel like I've been here for much longer. So I'm like somewhere in between worlds right now. I don't know how else to explain that. I thought that I would be quicker in my routines, to be honest. I think that I'm still like adjusting and like finding my routines, my kind of like day-to-day life. I thought this is going to be much quicker, but I think it's also because this house, as you probably can see, still feels very much undone. We did paint a lot of the walls, like almost every single one, except for the guest bedroom, because there's still some work that needs to be done before we can paint that, and then we should be finished, at least the inside. The outside of the house we also need to get painted. But everything looks much better than the first time I saw this house. It looks very fresh and clean. We cleaned everything multiple times. And it's getting to a point where you can actually start to put in like furniture and stuff. But yeah, as you can see, and maybe even here, we don't really have a lot of furniture just yet, and it doesn't feel homey yet. It is a beautiful house. It is so gorgeous. We have a huge garden that also needs a lot of work and love. And we, like we in the sense of my roommate and I, Kelly, you're going to meet her. She's so lovely. We've known each other for much longer. And yeah, we try to do as much as we can by ourselves. It is a lot of work. It is fun. It is sometimes a little frustrating, but it is an adventure, and it's so amazing and cool to be able to create your own home. I always dreamed about this and wanted this, and it is just amazing. And yes, it is a lot of work, and it takes so much longer than you think, and things break, and yeah, it's wild. So this is why I haven't been vlogging for the first 2 weeks, because I wanted to kind of like arrive and energetically and physically and kind of get settled a little bit before I start. But I feel like it's going to take a lot longer for me to actually be settled here, so I might just take you along this journey. And this is actually what this channel is going to be about: creating a life and lifestyle and home from scratch, basically starting all over. And I'm not a pro at this. I've never done this before, so it's going to have a lot of flaws and a lot of ups and downs, but I'm so excited. I honestly own a mattress in my bed, in my bedroom. I mean, this is it. And this is such a fun and adventurous thing to say. But on the other hand, this is, I think, also a reason why I don't feel at home just yet. I'm so grateful to have a home. I'm so grateful to have a mattress to sleep in. But it's not as welcoming right now as I would want it to be. So there's a lot of work to do, and we're going to get there. So today is actually going to be quite of a calmer day. My roommate Kelly is out of town. I have the house for myself for a couple of days, and she also took the car. It actually needs to get fixed, to be honest, so we don't have a car right now. So I'm basically stuck at home, which is not the worst thing to say when you live on such a beautiful island. And I have the best views. This is why I keep like looking behind the camera, because the views are so gorgeous, and I'm gonna show you in a second. The weather is so lovely. Again, there's so much to do in the house, but I also want to get out of the house today. So we are going to go into the little town. We live a little bit more countryside, so I cannot just go to the beach or into like the bigger cities on this island. But there's a little town nearby. We are going to go there. There's actually a few like hot spots like for tourists that they are going to see or want to see. So I'm going to show you as well. They're really, really beautiful. They're so fun. We are going to do that. I also need to get some groceries, a little bits and bobs. And I also thought about going to the hot springs today, because I haven't done that since I arrived, which is very unlikely for me. That's usually like one of the first things I do is when I go to the hot springs. It's like a outside spa. It is such a nice experience. The weather is quite beautiful today. And I usually go there during like the evening when it gets dark outside. And when it's dark outside, you can actually see, when you have no clouds obviously, but you can actually see the stars, and like it's so romantic and so beautiful. But I kind of want to go during the day today, and I might actually do that soon. And then I can also show you the town, because we have to walk through that anyways, so that would be really, really cool. I want to do that, and yeah, just kind of like take you along for today. There's not much going on, but a little bit. And I think the next days are also going to be a little bit more quieter, some work in the house, some renovations and stuff. So yeah, welcome to São Miguel, welcome to the island, and I'm gonna show you around. So I'm gonna get started, get changed into my bathing suit, pack my bag, and then we're gonna go. I'm so excited. I'm not sure if the weather is going to last, but I love these street views. It is so cute. So we have arrived to different kind of hot springs. These are not the ones you take a bath in, as you can tell. On these plates you see the names of the restaurants that own these little springs, hot springs, to cook their food. And there's some traditional meals, I think it's like fish and meat, where they cook in these very, very hot springs. They also have a really, really beautiful park here, which I'm going to show you also. I think when you're very sensitive to smell, especially when you're probably like pregnant or maybe even around your period, this might not be the best idea. However, try it out, because it is so beautiful. It is so cool and very, very interesting. And I would love for you to see it, but again, if you're very sensitive to smell, this might not be your favorite place. I mean, look at this. And the camera doesn't even do justice to how amazing the view is. It is so beautiful. I just quickly went into the food market. It is so cute. They have like the best stuff, and I got some fresh avocados. They're already ripe, so I can make some dinner later with them. And now we're entering a very beautiful park. I'm going to show you very quickly because we are almost arrived at the hot springs, but they're the other way. But I want to show you this park. Look at that. You have to pay an entrance fee. However, the entrance of it is so beautiful. I can't even cope. I actually don't know how much the entrance is, but I will figure that out and I will pop it right here. And I'm definitely going to visit. We have arrived! Actually, this is also a very nice fountain if you want to fill up your water bottle. I also brought mine, but there's still some water in it, so I'm gonna finish that while I'm in the hot springs, and then I'm gonna fill it up on my way out. But here we are!